Hey everyone, Chris here from Real Rideshare Stories. If you're new to the channel and you're looking for different things within the rideshare industry, whether it's updates to what's going on, news, tips and tricks for passengers and drivers, or what actually happens on real rideshare rides, start now by hitting that subscribe button and ring the bell for notifications. Also make sure to check the description below for other helpful information and tips. Now, with everything going on within this pandemic and trying to stop the spread and flatten the curve and social distance and try to do everything to stop this thing from going from person to person to person to person, new guidelines from the CDC have been introduced regarding rideshare drivers, taxi, limo drivers, and other for-hire drivers. So this is the CDC's website with the link, so I will leave the link in the description below where it's talking about rideshare, taxi, limo, and other passenger drivers for hire need to know about the virus. So if you want to read through this, there's a lot of information. Most of this is pretty well common sense at this time. There's going to be a few things that are going to be specific for Uber and Lyft drivers as well as other for-hire drivers in this section. That's why it's there. But one of the things with passengers that I did want to highlight during this is ask passengers to wear a cloth face covering and cover their mouth and nose with tissues if they cough or sneeze. Ask the passenger to dispose of the tissues after exiting the vehicle. Have them take it, don't touch it. Immediately report any passengers intentionally spreading their germs in car interior to management, your app, rideshare company, and or the authorities as appropriate. So if you have somebody who is trying to intentionally do it, meaning they're coughing on you, if they say they have the virus and they may be joking, you can still call the authorities, the police, and they can handle that situation because that could be considered a crime depending on the area you're in, because it could be instilling fear. There could be some other things with that. There was a video where I did post that where there was a couple of belligerent passengers who were coughing on the driver, saying they had it, and who knows what actually happened. This didn't happen in the US, but it is happening out there, unfortunately. And also when you go to grocery stores, people are coughing on produce and they have to throw out the produce sections. But the good thing is these people who are doing it are getting charged with crimes. So again, if you are out there driving and somebody is intentionally doing that, make sure you have a dash camera to record everything, to get a good picture of the person with what they're doing, and then report that to authorities if they are doing that. Also, if you feel uncomfortable with providing transport to a visibly sick passenger for safety reasons, you can refuse transport. However, though, again, discrimination against passenger on the basis of race, national origin, or other reasons as described in the company's policies is not allowed. That is always going to be the case. But if they are visibly sick, again, you don't have to take that ride if you don't want to. So I did do another video with Dustin Is Driving about this, where there was a text message that came through on a Lyft app about how a passenger who was diagnosed with COVID-19 was requesting a ride. And then we talked about why you shouldn't take that ride, as well as what is Lyft doing there. So I will, you can check that out, and I will leave a link right here if you want to click on that video. And then just going on to the last few things. But yes, if you want to read this a little bit more in full and see any of the guidelines that may pertain strictly more for rideshare, then you want to click the link in the description below. Now, what are you doing to try and stay safe if you are still driving Uber or Lyft? Comment below, let me know, as well as how is your market looking? Has it been busy? Has it been slow? What's going on? Comment and let me know. Now that's the end of this video. Make sure to subscribe and ring the bell for notifications so you'll be notified every time a new video is uploaded. Also check the description below for other helpful information and tips. And as always, never drink and drive. Always tip your drivers, your delivery drivers, and your shoppers. And we'll see you next time.